Buenas tardes, en el amor de Dios, domingo 7 de septiembre. Good evening in God's love, Sunday, September 7, 2025. 2 days after my 40th birthday. Well, I already did all the videos showing the specific architectural features of this Unbeing House and this toxic gas system that is an in situ toxic gas generation system like it happened in Auschwitz. However, there are kind of details that altogether form a bonus video, and we are going to do this bonus video right now. We are alone in the house of tortures as far as we know. Out the wall, these doors are kept closed, so you never know if they can come out from somewhere. Yes, it had happened that you believe you're alone and suddenly something is moved, and that must have been done by someone that is gaslighting. Doors closed. All right, let's begin with the bonus toxic detailing video. The first thing is here. The progenitor left this as a social gaslighting. This is the salt I use as exorcising salt. Right? I already know I can't use the Highlander, all right? Whatever they have in that Highlander where they are trying to highlight it. All right, let's begin with this zone. Please be aware, they know how to use explosives. They can have explosives in these cars, besides any chemical issue they can fabricate, and they are quite shown have the capability to have chemical mixes that are quite dangerous. All right, let's begin with the detail here, the toxic gasing detailing. Well, you have noticed this reno, right? It must have costed more than $100,000 to be done. However, this zone requires more renovation urgency than that one. They didn't need another room. They have one upstairs. But this kitchen have been pending and needing renovation since a long time ago. As a matter of fact, they had to drill here because this literally fell off. And all these cabinets are more than 20 years old. Well, they are not renovating the kitchen. And that is something that you will see in Unbeing architecture. They will only renovate and keep maintaining the systems that are related to the Unbeing enforcement and psychosocial imprisonment system. Other parts of the house, they simply don't care at all. Well, more detailing here. Well, ChatGPT is asking me to do a very particular thing. ChatGPT I put all the architectural details and photos in ChatGPT, and ChatGPT analyzed architectonically and engineerily, according to engineer, data, things that I must observe. For example, I have no idea I should care of these columns being so big, and that meaning they are distributing weight of something in the underground of those columns, because it's totally absurd to have those big columns only to have a wood roof. That's something ChatGPT told me. But ChatGPT is asking me to check the water valves and know and hear if they have sound, zumbido, if there is water passing through them. No sound here. Okay, this is water. They have water there. That is water. This here, this is water. It's wet. Yeah, this is water. This has water. Absolutely. Yep, and there is water falling here too. This is water falling here too. I just saw it. All right, this has water. I just closed them both again. They were closed, by the way. All right, now we're going to check if there is zumbido or signs of water in the next one. ChatGPT says it's absolutely not normal a single house have 3 pressure meters like that one. Right, well, now we have this valve here. It's open too. Now it's closed. I didn't hear anything. I open it. There is no water sign here. But it was open. Now we are going to close. Alright, now we are going through the whole house of tortoise, checking the water systems. If they remain operational after closing that valve. Yes. 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 The dogs are fighting for treats. I had a little bit of drooling getting out of the room of tortoise. That means there is toxication in very low levels. Yeah. That is the valve that is for the laundry. It should be assumed that if there is water there, they have water down there, but we are going to check it explicitly. The casita should not have the door closed. The back house. Water. By the way, I didn't feel anything weird in the water that came out from that valve. It's not burning sensation, it's just water. And at normal temperature. Boy, pelotita. Okay, this is close. I cannot let the dogs out while I am doing the videos because the progenitor can come in and I cannot get the dogs inside on time. I can only get them out when I have the full attention for being with them and take them as soon as I can if the progenitor comes back while I am outside with them. Voy, pelotita. Salud. Voy, pelotita. ¿Qué le pasa, princesa? I haven't explained this before, she's deaf due to toxication. Alright, all the water systems of the house of tortoise are operational. Ay, so, pelotita. And that you are barking because she has a greenie. Right? Mire, ¿para dónde va? Vete, vete por mí. I cannot let you get out. Vete. Vete, pelotita. I can get her out because I can manage her easier. One dog, yeah. Alright. We already checked the water valuables detailing, toxication detailing, which are working, which are not. We're going to see the other one they say is operational. And if we close it and the house of tortoise stop having water in the first floor, you can assume they won't have water in the second floor either. This is the supposed main water valve of the house. we just remind you, this should be aligned with the toma de agua of the alcantarilla where the water is measured. In this case, it's not. Here is where the Autoridad de Acueductos de Alcantarillado, the water company, measures the water. Hi, pelotita. She's looking where to poop. Right. Right. There is water. That is way more pressure than the one felt in the house. Ah, God, this is hard. God. Well, I cannot close that. It's too hard. All right. We're going here. Okay. It is supposed to be closed, but it is not full. Ah, God! Ah! All right, now it's fully closed. More fully closed. All right, it's the most I can do. All right, let's now check the house water systems. It changed. It was barely having water and it became to have extra water alone. All right. I almost closed it and it suddenly began to pour more water. We begin. There is water with the llave de paso closed, and there is a very good amount of it. This is not normal. Right now, all the known water passes are closed. Oh my God. That is why they are able to not have the amount of water build the true amount of water they use. They are taking the water illegally. Jesus Christ. You saw that there was the amount of water getting out of that plume, that faucet did not change it between one time or the other, and I almost closed the hole. My God. Jesus Christ. I mean, this is normal pressure. Not as high as it was in the faucet outside when I closed it, the valve, but well, this is the exact pressure the faucets had before. Es la misma presión de agua que tenían antes de cerrar la palanca. This is the same pressure before closing the valve. I will now try to make an extra effort and close it completely. It's very hard. They have a toma de agua ilegal somewhere. Look where. Ah, that's mine. Oh my God. This is mine. I mean, this plant here obstaculizes a lot this maneuver.